Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to greener and cleaner beauty. Today I'm back with an unboxing. To Pharmaca.com, they have a sale. They always have a sale. They're so good at that. So yeah, I will unbox this. I haven't touched anything in here yet, so you are unboxing it with me. Here we go. Okay, so Pharmaca. First we have from Inika, primer. I realized that I hadn't bought a lot of primers to test against one another. Oh, here comes the cat. Here she comes. She heard the box and she was like, I wanna play. So I have the Inika Organic Pure Primer. Hi. Blue is going to unbox with us. I have the Certified Organic Pure Primer with hyaluronic acid. That was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to try this. That there was hyaluronic acid in here to hold moisture in the skin and plump and do all the good things. This is just going to be a trial. First, ooh, pretty substantial. Some primers just slide right down. Let's see how this slides on. Oh wow. Rubbing in, so it's not soaking in. I did put a lot on there. I wonder if this is sort of a luminizing one. I don't know. It's a little thick. It could be really good for winter, but especially with the hyaluronic acid, it's 83% organic. I'm gonna let that sit for a second and see how the surface feels in a minute. I'm iffy on primers. I very rarely find a primer where I go, wow, glad I used that. It made a huge difference in how long something either lasted or how well something applied to my skin. So I like a primer. I think they're always necessary. I know some people really love them. If you can't live without a primer, let me know about it below. Like, what does it really do for you? I wanna know. Because for me, it's just always been kind of a, okay, that's kind of nice. This is a little tacky, by the way. A little, I mean, kind of a lot. Curious to see how that goes. This is the Jane Iredale eyebrow pencil. I got this because I had it in ash blonde and I actually liked it, and you're like, ash blonde, what are you, crazy? No, maybe a little, not really. So I got a darker color, and this is the dark brunette. Not bad. Try not to hunch. Okay. Sometimes the browns look very chestnut, and it's a warmer shade than I want. I want an actual cool, almost cool brown, and I often find that they miss the mark. So I was buying a lot of, this is actually really good. I was buying a lot of Eye of Horus, but those are expensive, and these I can usually get on sale because I love the finer tipped pencil. So this is very good. I think the ash blonde was good for maybe summer. I don't know why, it just kind of worked. It was a lighter look, obviously. It was a less defined look, and sometimes I just want a more defined look. So far so good for this. Primer check. Smoother, not as tacky. Really gives a type of luminosity to the skin. You can, if that's translating necessarily. It looks very moisturized. It looks very moisturized. Very curious to see how this primer performs with a foundation. Okay, you guys have asked for this. Finally did it. I have the Zuzu Luxe Mosaic Illuminator. The Illuminator. I didn't want it as a bronzer. I want it as a highlighter. I've tried a lot of highlighters lately, and some of them can be rather expensive. I'm kind of excited to give this a shot. Wow, you can barely see that. I'm gonna have to swatch it somewhere else. But I'll do a quick demo here with a little baby brush. Oh, it's refillable. That's really cool. I like the Zuzu Luxe products so far. Let's just give it a shot. I was just gonna say it's very subtle, but then I turned. This is really nice. Some of the highlighters I've tried are just really up there in price, and I'm all for finding a budget-friendly version with clean ingredients. So if that is this, I still have to check and run through all the ingredients here, then I will let you guys know, and I will add that to my next favorites, hopefully. There's two more. So the next is from Vapour. I know, the rebrand. Let's take a moment. Yeah, okay. I got their primer because I'm going to compare all these primers against each other. That's, now I'm buying with like a purpose. So yeah, it took me a couple of years, but I got there. So this primer is the Universal Skin Prep for enhanced makeup application and lasting wear. Featherweight primer with a fresh, silky feel for all skin types. Okay. New bottle. Daily primer, 1.7 fluid ounces. Not really excited about the plastic packaging. All right, let's give this a shot on the other hand, which has cat scratches all over it, because I like to play with my cat. Okay, this is definitely lighter. I kind of don't want to show you all the cat scratches. This is it. Definitely lighter weight, almost like a very lightweight moisturizer. The Inika is, I always get that wrong, is thicker, definitely more emollient and moisturizing. This is lighter weight. Not feeling a lot of resurfacing on either of these, but that's okay. It's not like they're saying these are resurfacing primers. You know what I mean? Just smoothing out the surface so you can apply better. The vapor settled in kind of flawlessly, and the Inika one is it's more rich, I would say, off the bat. So I will test both these out against one another and see how they perform. I'll also look at ingredients too and just compare those. And then the last is the Anika Baked Luminizer. Oh my god, it's very hard to open. I'm comparing primers and highlighters. Highlighters and primers. Primers and highlighters. Let me take a look at it. Here it is. I do like their packaging. It just feels substantial, but it's still plastic, so I don't love it for that. Ooh, golden. Wow. That just off the bat looks really good. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. Yeah. So, Subtle Glow, Zuzu Luxe. Off the bat, first impression, still have to give these more time. But first impression for the Anika, wow. The payoff there, pretty impressive. I kind of like it. But anyway, I do have one other box. I'm just gonna share it with you guys. This is from a company called yoursuper.com. I'm always trying to find a protein powder that is tasty and delicious and doesn't upset anything. Like, it just is good. So it's tested for heavy metals, and you know, as much as I like to eat whole foods all the time, this is deviating, by the way. Green beauty, green food, inside out, beyond the bottle. I really like to have a protein shake on hand just on those days when it's just so busy and I haven't eaten, because the worst thing for me is when I get hangry, because I get just unbearable. On this company called Your Super, and it's really hard to find a good tasting protein powder. So I found this and I got a starter pack from them. I bought this, no one's paying me to say this. So I had a bunch of different options. They have super green mix, they have a chocolate superfood mix, energy mix. I really wanted to try the proteins, so they have 2 proteins here. One is for muscle power after it's like a post-workout, and then the other one is just a skinny protein, kind of a, well, I don't even know if it's a meal replacement. I don't recommend that, but anyway, it's a really cool story. This husband and wife, young couple, husband got cancer. The wife really researched and looked for some solid top ingredients to help heal him from the inside out, and he is happily in remission. There's more info on the site, but again, I just am always looking for these types of things, and every protein powder that I try, and they're not cheap. Sometimes you can spend $50 and you just have this protein powder and it tastes like crap, especially the pea protein. Whey protein, pea protein, rice protein. It's like, what do you do? Which one do you choose? So I'm gonna try these out and see how they go, and I'll let you know on my Instagram stories whether or not I think they are worth it and if they taste good. Really, they just have to taste good. And they have one for beauty. It's so funny. There's so much stuff out there right now in the wellness space that's like, better for beauty, inside out, which I like, but be careful. So anyway, that's really it for today. I have a couple of other PR boxes that got stuck in my previous apartment because they didn't know my updated address. So I don't have those for you right now, but I will have more unboxings soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I am going to go check out these primers on my hands. This is definitely thicker still than Anika, and the vapor is way lighter and a little silkier feeling, but it's like moisture, silky, moisture, silky. We'll see what happens. I will test them out and report back to you very soon back here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up to support the channel, and I will see you guys right back here real soon. Until then, bye. Superfood. That's my superfood song. Chocolate lover. I like chocolate. This is what goes on.